And we're live. Good morning. Happy Saturday, guys. If you're watching me live, say hi. Let me know where you're watching from. If you're catching the replay, hit us with the hashtag replay. And guys, I'm so excited. This morning I have my friend Liz on here. She's going to share her story with you guys. We're in the same company. We've been friends for a few years now. We're kind of like sidelines on our team. And Liz is just amazing. She has the biggest heart, and I love watching her hustle. She's been killing it lately, so I was really excited to get her on here and have her share with you guys. So, Liz, I want you to start with like, who you are, where are you from? Tell them a little bit about you.
All right, so hi everybody. My name's Liz. I am a wife and a mom. My kids are both of them are almost teenagers now. Well, one is and the other almost is. So that's a lot of fun. But I live in North Florida. Been here for a while now. I'm super busy all the time, just being a mom and, working and doing life and all that sort of thing.
Kids keep you busy. I know, I love seeing you post. Your daughter does gymnastics.
Yes.
She's doing a lot of sports. So you're on the go all the time. Literally all the time. And you still work full time, right? Or do you?
I do.
Mm-hmm. You still work full time too. So you're on the go. For people that say they don't have time to do stuff like this, to build a business online, Liz is the perfect example of yeah, you do, because
you have time.
Yes. That's right. So I want you to tell everybody what brought you to join this company, to try the products. How was it products for you at first, or were you starting a business at first?
At first, I was looking for the products. I had already been trying to lose some weight, and I was doing, the eating good thing, healthy and all that, staying away from the bad fried foods and all that, trying to drink some more water, trying to be a little bit more active, but nothing was happening. And I'm like, okay, it's been 3 months. Something should have changed by now. And it just wasn't. So I was really looking for something to help me kind of get a little jump start, a little boost on my journey. So I was looking for products. And then one day I was at a football practice, little pee-wee practice, and we ran into our friend and he's like, you got to try these. He's like, I'm feeling good. I'm starting to lose a little bit of weight. And I was like, okay, well, you already know I've been trying to lose weight, so I'm going to try. That's what I did.
What was your impression starting the products? Because myself, I tried a lot of things for years. And so for me, this was different. So how was that for you? What was your impression the first week?
The first week. So I'm one of those people that I wasn't take it my very first dose and wow, everything's different. That was not me. I was one of those people, I'm like, okay, I'm a week in, I'm feeling a little bit better, but I don't really know what's going on. Nothing's really changing yet. I had gotten a 2-week, to try. And I talked to my friend and he's like, just keep going. And I'm like, okay. So I kept going. I'm like, okay, I feel better. I have more energy. I'm not as hungry, which is going to help me because, I'm saying snack attacks can come and get you. So, okay, I'm not as hungry and I'm feeling better. I was like, I'm going to keep going. So I got my 30-day. I was like, all right, I'm going to keep going. Let's do this. I'm going to do my 30-day. And after 30 days, I had lost 12 pounds. To me, it was crazy because at first I didn't think anything was happening. Nothing was happening. I didn't think it was, but I didn't realize it. And 12 pounds after my first 30 days, it was awesome.
That is awesome. 12 pounds in 30 days is that's
it was
really
huge.
Good.
Yeah, it was way more than I expected. It was just awesome. And I'm like, okay, yeah, this stuff is for real. Let's keep going.
Yeah. And so now you have an awesome weight loss testimony. I shared your pictures on my page. So if anyone's on here and they want to see this is before and after, you can just scroll down my timeline a little bit and you'll see where I shared but you look awesome. You've done
Thank you.
great. Um, so what turned it into a business for you?
See, exactly that. So I wanted to keep going, right? And I'm like, okay, but I don't know if I can do this. All right. So I talked to my friend and he's like, well, listen, if you want to, he's like, you can share these products and you can earn your products for free. And I was like, okay, well, I think I could do that. So I started sharing. That's what kind of turned it into a business for me. At first, I was just like, okay, to be able to continue, I'm going to need to be able to pay for these. So let me turn this into a little bit of a business, and then I'm going to make my money so I can pay for my products. And then from there, I was like, okay, well, I can make my products for free. What else can I do? So I was like, all right, I'm just going to keep going. And just talking to people, sharing my story, how I felt and stuff like that. And, it's come a long way from
Yeah,
the beginning.
for sure. You're killing it. And so it starts with just sharing with people, but I don't think a lot of people understand that the opportunity in our business that we have to leverage our income.
Right.
And they think that maybe they think that we're just making money by like selling the product so that we push the product. But really, we really
No.
help change lives and show people
Right.
a way. And in return, we can leverage our income so that we get more freedom.
Right.
And I think a lot of people don't understand, like when you move up in a job, a lot of times that higher rank at your job or in your career tends to take more time and more responsibility. And with this business, we have the option to flip that and gain more
Let's go.
freedom as we
Mhm.
go up. So, like, I want you to share with people, like, what are some things that some freedom this has given you in your life, just picking up this side hustle and doing it?
So for me, it's all right, sharing the products and everything is great, but you're going to have, first of all, you're going to build relationships and you're going to make new friends. Like we became friends through this
Yeah.
business, um, and just being able to help people, which in turn, like you were talking about, it helps leverage our income because when you do and you're actually helping people, the more and more people that you can help, you know, yes, you're going to make some money, and that's going to be able to, like for me, my daughter goes to gymnastics, but daddy takes care of that for the most part. But then there's so many other things that come with that. You have competitions, and hotel
Yeah.
and gas and going when you're traveling, you have to eat. What I'm saying? So you're not at home cooking. So all of that. My son wears glasses. I wear glasses. Glasses aren't cheap, even if you do have insurance. To get those new frames, to get the new prescription, done up and everything. Um, and just even if it's not paying for a sport or paying for things, okay, you can do that. Great. How about groceries? I don't know if anybody groceries lately, but they're climbing on up there. So, on a week that, say 1 week you're running low, you know what I'm saying, on just normal income, and you're like, I don't know, I'm not sure how I'm gonna be able to do this. But when you're doing something like this side business that we have, you're able to be like, okay, I'm gonna put in a little more effort into my business. And this, I got groceries this week, that $300 grocery bill taken care of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. And that's one thing me and Scott talk about difference in our careers. He does
Mhm.
HVAC work, I do this. And if something comes up, I always have the option to say, well, I'm going to push a little bit harder and make a little bit more. And I
Right.
mean, he can only work so many hours,
Right.
he can only work so
Only
many
allowed
hours.
to be there for so long.
You know what I mean? But with this, if you want to put in more work, do more, it's all about your effort. So I
Yes.
love that. And I love that people can do it, like we talked about you being very busy.
Mhm.
Um, so I'm sure that there has been times that you've had to make some sacrifices
Yes.
to work on your business instead of partying with friends, not that you're a partier. But I mean, just like doing different things.
Right.
You do make sacrifices to build your business to have that freedom, but at the same time, like just the freedom.
Yeah, it is, because, you know, with having to make sacrifices once in a while, that's okay, because I'm doing this for my family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and they're doing this with me. You know what I mean? Like, they help me. And being busy, like you were saying, you know, my day starts really early. So, you know, I'm up early, getting the kids off to school anyway, going to work myself, you know, then we're coming home, and, you know, 4 days a week, I'm not home until, you know, it's like 9 o'clock at night before I get home. So all day long, you know, I've been gone, but during those little increments of time, I've got, you know, that little 5 minute break, a little 15-minute break. You know, if I'm driving or riding from our house to the gymnasium, which is 30 miles away almost, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, you can just get a little
at a
business
time
in
that
those cracks.
I can work in my business in those little cracks of time. And that's how
Yeah. And I think people don't realize, like, we say you got to put in the work, and maybe they think that that means sitting on Facebook all day,
right.
but you can build this business in an hour a day if you're
Yes.
doing the right things in that amount of time, in the little cracks of your day. And yeah, Liz has done that in between working and momming and wiping. She's built a
Yes.
business in the cracks of her day, and it's awesome. It's awesome to be able to have that option.
It is. It really is. It's an amazing opportunity. And it's there.
We have, are you going to Vegas? Coming up to Vegas?
I'm not going to be able to.
Yeah, I think that a lot of people, because of the year that it's been,
It's been crazy.
but we've been lucky to get to meet up at a lot of different events, make a lot of friends. What are some of the places that you've got to go and see because of joining this opportunity?
So let's see. I've been to Nashville, Tennessee. I've never been there before. Actually been there a couple of times now. I've been to New Orleans. I've been over to Biloxi, Mississippi. Like, I've traveled all around, you know, pretty much the South right here, up and down Florida. Right. So far, those are the places I've been. You know, it's been amazing. Several trips, like, so many, like on upwards to getting close to 10 trips.
Yeah.
And just traveling, meeting people, meeting friends, getting to hang out together, and, you know, getting together with people who are wanting to do the same thing that you are. So
yeah, I think the connections that we get to make is just one of the coolest things. You get to make so many friends, and those relationships are always so much like, there's so much more rewarding when you're helping each other, and like,
right.
you help someone, you help their quality of life, they're feeling better, or they're able to make some extra money. Like, it's just really fun. It's really rewarding. Hey, Melanie. Melanie's on, and Shelly Webb. Hey, ladies. But so I was trying to think of some good questions, but I think we got them all. But I want to ask if anybody has any questions while you're on here. Anything they would like to hear from you.
Yeah.
And another thing, you talked about your kids being in the business with you. That's something I try to do, is really incorporate my family. I think that first, it shows them how awesome entrepreneurship can be. So it's just like a really good example. But when my family gets involved, and like, my family gets excited to see updates from my customers, because they meet them and they see them and they hear me talking to them. So, like,
Exactly.
I don't know. It's really it's brought my family closer together too. How do you, like, feel the business has done with your family dynamic?
Well, I think that they, for the most part, they know, like, all right, we're going to go play. Like, the other day I posted about playing Monopoly, but I told them, I was like, okay, we're going to get this stuff done. Like, mommy's got to do this, and then we're going to go play Monopoly for a couple of hours. But as far as them helping, like, with my business and stuff like that, they, you know, they can help me. You know, sometimes they help me with the camera, and
I was seeing you do videos with them, and
they tell me about, like, if they do it, and if they learn stuff at school, they have, like, this health lady that comes around, they'll learn something new, like, Mom, you got to go and tell people this, because it's, you know, so broccoli does this to your body, you know, go and tell them. I'm like, okay, cool.
That's so cool.
That's awesome. Thanks, babe.
I love that. And the kids, and that's when you know that your kids are like really involved and they really like admire what you do. When they come to you with ideas and they're like, Mom, you gotta do this. Because I
Yes.
mean, Jayla does it. Like she tries to tell me how to go viral on TikTok all the time. She's like, this is how you do it. You gotta go do this. Mom, you should do a video about that. I love it. I love getting the kids involved. So hey, comment. I have to check my phone for the comment. But
Okay.
I'm not seeing any questions though. Is there anything else you want to share? Like, I would like to, what would be your number one like giveaway or tip to someone who is curious about starting an online business? They feel like, I'm going to tell you their objections. They feel shy. They feel like they're from a small town and might not have good success. Or they feel like they don't have a lot of friends or people that they could reach. They feel like they would not be successful. What would be like your biggest gift for them?
I would say to, that's difficult. I would,
Well, I brought up the objections because I know you're from a small town.
right.
And I know you're shy. Like, this is a big deal for you being on this video right now. I know you've always been quieter, you're shyer, and this is a huge deal. So I want other people to realize that and see like they can do it. And I know you're from a small town and you're in the same town, you have other associates nearby.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So
yes, very
and
true.
objections that we get a lot of times is, I can't do this. There's someone else in my town that sells it, or I'm from a small town, I don't know people. But I mean, you're proof too that.
Well, I would say probably don't put so many limits on yourself, because there's so many. We have these amazing things that we can use, these tools like Facebook and Instagram and so many other different things to meet new people that you never would have met just going down to the local grocery store. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you're here, you talk to people too, if you feel like it, that sort of thing. But if you're okay with that, because some people aren't okay, but don't let yourself to think that you can only talk to these people that you've grown up with and known. You can talk to anybody you want, anybody in the whole entire, what I'm saying? There's so many people, and you can't let yourself hold yourself back. You can be shy, but you can talk to somebody. You can talk to them in Messenger, you can talk to them, and you can do it if you let yourself do it.
I love that. Don't put so many limits on yourself. I love that. And that's true. That's, guys, if you guys want more information about this, if you're skeptical about it, drop us some comments. We'll come back in the comments and answer questions. You can hit us up in Messenger. We'd love to chat. But if you're sitting there thinking that you can't do this because you have some type of excuse, I challenge you, hit my inbox, her inbox, the comments, tell us your excuse. And I guarantee we can tell you someone with a tougher one, or someone with the same excuse, someone in a worse situation that's still making the best out of it and pushing and doing this thing. Because we know we can do it. Right. Friends that we know, their stories, they can do it. So don't put so many limits on yourself, like we said. All right. Thank you, Liz. I want to thank you so much for hopping on here with you today.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you guys for watching. And I can't wait to hang out with you soon. We got to get together.
Yes, I know. Actually, I think maybe soon, in a couple months.
Yeah, it's getting summertime. We gotta yes. All right. I love everybody. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a happy Saturday.
Bye. Thank you.